We're into the final four of the Nations League. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the European Football All-Time channel, and today welcome to my Nations League semi-final predictions. Of course, 4 teams left in the Nations League, but only one winner in Munich on Sunday. And I think both the semi-final games look very tasty, very entertaining. So let's get into this video. Okay then, so the first semi-final is from the Allianz Arena in Munich as hosts Germany take on Portugal. Of course, Germany, I think it's the first time they've been in the final four of the Nations League. Obviously, Portugal, they won the first edition of the Nations League back in 2019. And the finals was actually hosted in Portugal, and obviously Portugal, I think they beat the Netherlands in the final. I don't think Portugal been in the finals ever since, because I think last year was Spain against, I can't remember, but I think the final was Spain against France. France. I think it was at the San Siro. I think France beat Belgium. I can't remember who Spain beat. But Portugal, they have the experience, what it takes to win this competition, because they've done it before when they first did it back in 2019, which was a long time ago, but they still win it. So they know what it takes. But I think you look at this Germany side under Julian Nagelsmann, I think Germany have got a very, very good squad. I mean, I think any of these 4 teams have a good chance, really, of winning the Nations League. I think Germany are looking good under Nagelsmann. I think recently, I just think since Nagelsmann was appointed Germany manager, they've done quite well, to be honest with you. Obviously got to the quarterfinals, I think, of the Euros, which obviously last time they were in the Euros, they obviously got knocked down the round of 16 by England. And I think going into the World Cup as well, obviously the last 2 World Cups, 2022 and 2018, obviously Germany have been knocked out the group stages. So in major tournaments recently, it hasn't really been that great for Germany. But I think this is a good competition for Germany to win, so they have that belief in that spirit and that we can do it to going into the World Cup in 2026. And to be honest, you'd expect Germany to qualify for it. They've got an absolute piss easy group. I looked at it earlier with one of my friends who likes Germany. I think they've got Northern Ireland. I think it's Northern Ireland, Sweden and Slovakia, I think. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think that's what the groups are. That's what Germany's group is, I should say. So, realistically, you back Germany to probably top that group and probably win every game. But I think on paper, you'd probably say Germany's hardest game would be... I think you'd say Germany's hardest game, in my opinion, would be against Sweden. Because I think you look at a side like Sweden, they're very good. I remember watching them. I think it was against... I can't remember who it was against actually, but I think it was against someone half decent. And I think Sweden won, so... But I'm kind of waffling now. Let's talk about Portugal, shall we? Again, very good squad. Obviously got far as well in the Euros, and they got knocked down in the quarters as well. And obviously their manager being Roberto Martinez, decent coach. Portugal got a decent squad. Also, they've got the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, this is a big night for him, because obviously you look at going into the World Cup, is Ronaldo going to be playing? Because you think about it, when the World Cup's on, he's going to be 41, I think. I think it's going to be 41, so whether he'll... there's been a lot of... Ronaldo's future's kind of been in the air recently, because obviously he posted a cryptic message on Twitter saying that the chapter is over after Al Nassr's last game in the Saudi Pro League where they lost. But I did see something the other day that they're trying to offer Ronaldo a contract extension. Al Nassr. They're trying to offer Ronaldo a contract extension. So whether that will go through or not, I don't know. But we'll have to find out, really. But I just think looking at Ronaldo going into the World Cup, will he play? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. You know, he's going to be 41 years old. I don't know, really. I just don't know. So tonight could be Ronaldo's last chance to win a trophy with Portugal. I know it's not one of the best trophies ever, the Nations League, but it's still a trophy at the end of the day. So tonight it's a big night for him. He needs to step up and he needs to carry Portugal to victory. And like I was saying, Portugal got a decent team. You know, they've got obviously Ronaldo, they've got Rafael Leao, they've got Bernardo Silva, they have got a very good team, Portugal, that I think it's more than capable to beat Germany. But you look at Germany's team as well, I think it's good. Obviously you've got the likes of Füllkrug, who on this day for Germany is good. You've got Wirtz, you've got Gnabry. You have got some good players in both teams, and I think it will be an interesting game to watch. It will be very competitive, very tight and close. But you could say with Germany, I mean, technically they are the home team because the Nations League finals are in Germany, so they are literally the host. They are literally the host, so you'd say Germany are favourites to maybe potentially go on and win the Nations League, with it obviously being in Germany. But like I said, you look at the other teams. All the other teams are more than capable to give Germany a game. But I think you look at it. I think defensively Germany are good. Portugal are decent. Midfield. Midfield. Portugal kind of offer the PSG midfield. Vitinha, João Neves. I think they got Nuno Mendes at left back as well. Portugal. He surely has to be Portugal's main left back. From now on, you surely expect that to happen because Nuno Mendes is probably the best left back in the world right now. It's definitely probably him. It's definitely either him or DiMarco, but I'll probably edge it to Nuno Mendes, to be honest. I think he's absolutely unreal, to be honest with you. You look at the back as well. Ruben Diaz of Man City. I know it's not Pepe anymore because he's retired, so I don't know, is it Gonzalo Inechar maybe from Sporting? I don't know, to be honest with you. But I think you look at the squads, they're very balanced. I think they're both even. But anyway, I'm just going to go on with the prediction now because I'm just kind of waffling at this point. For me, I think Germany are going to do it. I think they are going to do it. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to go to extra time, and I think Germany will just about get the win. So I think, in the end, my prediction, I think Germany to nick it 3-2 after extra time. Okay, but now the other semi-final is on tomorrow at the MHP Arena in Stuttgart, as it is the defending European champions España against La France. And I'll tell you what, this has potential to be one of the best games ever. Probably game of the season was that Champions League semi-final. Just the tie overall between Inter and Barcelona. But Spain versus France on Thursday has potential to be the best football match this season, or just this year, 2025, Spain versus France. It has potential. France, their squad is ridiculous. I was looking at their squad earlier, and they've got Dembele, Doué, Mbappe, Tchouaméni. They've got so many They've got so many good players in their team, France. It's bloody ridiculous. And I just think you look at their squad, and especially going into the World Cup, especially because I think the World Cup will be the last time we'll see Didier Deschamps as the France manager. Like, surely, you'd expect France to be up there to win it with the talent they've got. And obviously, this game is obviously a repeat of that semi-final, which was played at the Allianz Arena, which obviously was won by Spain. So France will be looking for a little bit of revenge here. But you look at Spain as well under... what's his face? I can't remember his name now. The Spain manager. But he's done well. He's done very well for me at Spain. Obviously, won the Euros, and probably deservedly so, because they were literally the best team throughout the entire tournament. And again, just like France, you look at some of the names in that team really for Spain. Obviously, you got Lamine Yamal, probably the best player in the world right now. You've got Nico Williams on the wing. You've got midfield. You've got Fabian Ruiz. You've got Rodri. I mean, he probably hasn't been called up because he has literally just returned from injury. Both teams have got absolute talent everywhere you look, really. But I do remember reading a stat once, because I don't think Upamecano has been called up for France. Whether he's injured, I don't know. But I think the stat is like, I think if Upamecano isn't... Hold on. Give me a minute. So just some face I recognised. I don't really like recording around people. But anyway, like I was saying, I think you look at a team... I was on about the stat, wasn't I? The stat is, I think, without Upamecano, France conceded a lot of goals, but they didn't really win many matches. France. And I think when they do have him, they win matches, and I think they mostly keep it clean sheet half the time. I think it's something on the lines of that. So could the Upamecano curse affect France? Who knows? Really? But France have got good defenders anyway. They've got Saliba, they've got Konate, they've got all these good players that I think are more than capable to stop the likes of, Yamal and that. But, just speaking of Yamal, how good is he? Literally, Yamal and Doué, both one's in Spain, the other's in France. One's in Spain, the other is in France. That's going to be... That's probably going to settle the debate, really. That is surely going to settle the debate of who's better. You'd surely expect that would end the debate of who's better between them two. But we'll have to find out, really. But I think that Spanish defence needs to somehow stop Yamal. And Inter, I don't think Yamal scored in the second leg for Barca against Inter. I don't think he did. And to be honest, I think the only way to stop Yamal is simply foul him. That's what Di Marco did in the second leg. And it kind of works. So whoever's playing left back for France, which is probably, I think it's Lucas Digne or maybe Theo Hernandez. I think the way they're going to try and stop Yamal is literally by fouling him. If they foul Yamal, then they should be all right. Obviously, they've got to try and not get booked as well, which we'll have to see. We'll have to see, really. But in the end, for me, I think that Spain attack, obviously we saw it in the Euro semi, You know, it was very good. France did struggle. And even though France got some good defenders, Canate, Saliba, Teo Hernandez, Lucas Digne and all these that. But it's just that Spain attack is a joke, really. Nico Williams and Yamal, that link-up's mad. Up front, I mean, I just think Spain are going to do it, mate. I think their team at the minute is ridiculous. And yeah, in the end, I'm going to go 2-1 to Spain in 90 minutes. I think the same scoreline as the Euros semi-final back in July. So yeah, for me, Spain are going to win 2-1. And that means I think the final of the the final of the Nations League will be Germany versus Spain, which won't be a bad game on paper. But we'll have to see. Put it down in the comments who's going to win the Nations League. And also put in the comments your score predictions for the semi-final games. And I will be live on Kick for both matches. I'll put my Kick link if I can in the description. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.